I got news for you. Just because you say I'm a liar, don't make me a liar. It makes you a liar, no. Because you're not in my life to know me that well. You're accusing me of saying things that my wife would do at the time, right? Okay, that's your problem. If she let it go, you gotta let it go. That's the point, too. If she let it go, it wasn't nothing criminal. Girl just came in there to me and there was nothing I could do about it, bring her back to her. If I did that, I didn't even touch her. No. Even if it could appear to someone like I touched her, I didn't touch her. If story two is true because I thought she needed to go to the bathroom, that will be the only story you could confuse there if you're watching me. And why would I tell her story one? That's the only one that would make sense. Oh no. You understand what I mean? If the girl came in there to wake me up, she don't just hang there by the bathroom until I'm woken up. That's weird. She's supposed to go to the bathroom and not pay me any attention. That's what her mom or anyone would tell her normally, right? Plus, usually the mom would either be woken up by the girl or she couldn't wake her up as well, like I said, right? So the only one lying here is you. About what? I don't know all the details. That's all I can tell you. But you're the one who's appearing to be a liar because you weren't around me and my ex-wife when we were together during that time, and we're still legally married. Though Jesus did say, that which God has joined together, let not man put asunder anyway, and we have a son together, right? That's eternal, right? That'll always be in my life, right? Unlike whatever's going on in your weird life. And I had a wife. And because she acted weird when we were supposed to go get her daughter, and I had to stay an extra 2 weeks in Bethesda, Maryland, right? It kind of threw off her plans, I guess, right? Because, see, I had to be back by Monday, and she had to be back 2 weeks later or something. I don't know. I don't know. See, that's called a failure to communicate to your husband who just got back from Bethesda, Maryland, and don't know what the hell's really going on, and then you're wanting to go to Arkansas all of a sudden, right? Well, once you get past the 6 month, which is the third trimester, you can't abort a child anyway, Daphne. You know that, right? It's too late then, right? The first or second trimester, they might allow you to abort a child, though, according to Mr. Kent, it's 6 weeks after conception now, right? You can't abort a child after that. But I'm not in charge of all this, right? You are. Now, like I said, I see attractive girls, though, or women everywhere. I just can't try to be with them all. I gotta wait for one to really want to be with me. That's the whole point. And usually you're trying to wait for one, right? Now, if someone fits your bill, they fit the bill. If they don't, they don't. But murdering me because the girl wants to be with me over you is murder. Or attempted murder if I'm still here, right? And you don't want me to be here. Because you want the girl all to yourself or something. Or you want me instead of the girl. That's not normal. Now, the thing is, some people are openly gay. That's not the problem. The problem is closeted gay people who want to stay in the closet and not admit they're gay. Nor is the problem straight people who accept gay people. You don't understand what I mean there, too. It's usually in the closet bisexual people who will have sex with both the woman and the man, right? And don't want you to know what they're doing. It's also not openly bisexual people either. Again, there's a difference there. Now, some people just don't want either or. Sometimes I get that way, but I'm still waiting for a woman. So that still means, in my mind, I'm celibate but straight. Those are the only 3 ways you can be sexually, right? Or 4 ways you can be sexually, right? You can't be any other way here either. Now, if John didn't have sex with the woman, he died a virgin, which is up to him. And I mean, John the Divine, right? Or beloved, or whatever you want to call him, right? The disciple of Jesus, right? Now, he's the one who used the word mastoids, where King James interpreted it as paps in Revelations 1:13. Now they're trying to pretend it means chest, which means they're regressing back to denying what the word means, not going forward in faith. Because Isaiah also said, "In the breast of kings you shall suck." Singularly. Not breast, breast. Or female chested kings. Right? It's meaning something there, right? Because there are human beings who are born as both male and female. And they're not transgender either. People just aren't dealing with even them correctly, right? They don't understand what's going on in the spirit world, in the flesh, all right? That would be the first image of God, but it would also be not as dominant here as male and female, because we used to could morph together into one body, right? And go back and forth maybe to help in childbearing, right? Well, Satan, in having sex with Eve and then Adam, may have gotten pregnant by Adam and impregnated Eve himself. The seed of the serpent, anyone? The wheat and the tares, anyone? Let them both grow up together. What does that mean? That's the problem, right? God is not the murderer here. Satan is, right? God didn't have sex with us to cause our deaths. Satan did. Satan did. And God never had a problem with the way it designed the body and our unity in Eden. Satan does. And he makes you think unity is a sin. Like, I remember Leah Thompson being in All the Right Moves with Tom Cruise and Craig T. Nelson and all that, right? It was, the whole genre back then, right? Football was becoming big, right? And it was a football movie about a young football star, which was played by Tom Cruise and his girlfriend. Well, I think Judge Reinhold was in it, and he played another guy on the team, but he knocked up his girlfriend and stuff like that. They lived in, I think, Pittsburgh, or one of the towns where there's a mine near it, right? And he had to go and work in the mine. Well, in one of the scenes, you get to see Leah Thompson in all her glory. And she's a very attractive female. But I still respect the boundary of fan to star. To as much as I love the look of Leah Thompson, I've never been around Leah Thompson to even mess with her that way, right? And that's what I was taught you don't do, right? You got to know someone and get to know someone, and you got to be introduced to them through normal channels. Now, doesn't mean if I see her, though, I'm going to be so starstruck, I can't talk to her either. She's still a human being. She's still like any other female, except she got lucky and got into the movie business, right? When she was younger, right? And like any other female, though, she wakes up, she gets out of bed, she goes through her routines, right? Same as I do as a male, right? But I don't know her to interfere in her lifestyle, right? That she chooses for herself, and I don't, right? Even if I like her. That way I know she don't even know me from Adam, right? And that means that you gotta respect boundaries, right? That's what I'm trying to teach the idiots on YouTube. I know boundaries. I know what I can do if my stepdaughter came in there to me or not, right? And usually they don't normally do that unless someone's trying to set you up for it and you don't know who that would be. That could be someone on base trying to make up a crazy story, your old shipmates, anyone. But if you really did it, the wife ain't gonna wait 11 years before you win on YouTube, or an additional 15 years after, before she can bring forth any evidence she did anything. And if she can't, you didn't do anything as well. See, if the 4-year-old is 4, right, she should be what? Technically a virgin, right? Well, all virgins bleed the first time. There would be blood all over the floor. Whether it was carpeted or linoleum or whatever, tile, right? Only 2 types of floors you have, right? But none of this, okay, implicates anyone at all. Not even the people accusing me can prove anything happened unless my ex-wife went forward before I fell 20 days later on base, right? So 17 days later on base, right? And that's because I'm not even sure I wasn't around her 1 to 4 days like she was around her biological dad 1 to 4 days. 4 days. I'm not sure of all the details. No. And nor can Daphne be, nor can anyone be about what really happened, right? It would kind of be blurry for all involved, right? And if she came in there or not, obviously nothing really happened, and I still brought her back in there to her mom, which is the main point of the story. It's what you do if you're fighting with your wife and your stepdaughter wakes you up anyway, no matter the circumstances. Now, like I said, I also could have asked her certain questions I don't remember. Like, do you want something to eat or drink, or do you need to go to the bathroom? Right? I don't know. Normally, that's what you would do. hmm And like I said, right, I know all that before that happened because I helped raise my sister who was born after my dad was murdered in the 80s, right? And I was around her at least 7 years before I joined the military or more. Somewhere in there. Just rounded figures, right? But she's doing all right. How you doing? Obsessed with a disabled person who ain't trying to prove anything like you can prove anything either? I know. Yeah, that means you have something to hide. Not him. Not him. Why are you on and on about something no one can prove now, right? Unless you're, trying to tempt me with women or something. A male can't get through my doors. And you would either have to bring me a real female or a full-op transgender person who I can't tell is transgender, right? If I was to even open the door for her, or became a her. Now, there's a difference between full-op, though, right? And that difference will be known in the bedroom. Full-op, cut it off. Made it a vagina, right? So I wouldn't do that with me because I know how God made Eve and Eden, right? And you might become a woman. I don't know. I don't tip the Lord that way. Bye.